Now in the past, we've used the 9 stance widths. We still do use these 9 stance widths. But the only thing we use them for is to do grip sizing. Now what we've done and what we've learned, you'll notice I have the finger sleeves on both hands. And when I have them on both hands, and I have my proper grip size, you can see I have lower, middle, and upper here. And you'll notice corresponding red, black, and blue. So when I have the proper grip size, my upper core grip size, this is 14 inches stance width, this is a 16-inch stance width, this is an 18-inch stance width. I am able now to balance the entire core with the Wright Balance 4-Way Express using these 3 stance widths, and in just about 2 minutes balance the core front to back, top to bottom. We no longer have to go through all 9 stance widths by each grip size. It saves a tremendous amount of time, more efficient, and by the way, more effective. And here is a video on fitness we'll be covering. Diedrich Holmes, Wright Balance Professional with Cypher Sports, C-I-P-H-E-R Sports. In this video, it shows Cypress Sports under Diedrich's name. But they're showing what Diedrich and the staff at B3 Balance are doing in Jacksonville, Florida with the Wright Balance technology. This is the tip of the iceberg. So please watch that video.
Hi, my name is Diedrich Holmes. I work for Cypher Sports and Wellness. I'm excited to work with B3 Performance on Dr. David Wright's great innovative new information called Wright Balance. What we're trying to do through Wright Balance is getting athletes to be completely neutral in their bodies and getting them to perform at a higher rate with less injury and more strength. And the way we do that is through a variety of history through Dr. Wright. He spent 20 years doing research, working with a ton of PGA and LPGA golf professionals, as well as a lot of Major League Baseball players. We're now taking those ideas and that strategy moving over to general athletics. And so the goal here is to get each athlete to be neutral, meaning having zero drag in their body. So if I were to assess your body and look at you, is your hips open or closed? And if they are open or closed, they could cause a lot of dramatic effect on your athletic ability. So for instance, if I'm a defensive back, and I'm playing the left side and I have a closed hip line and I need to open up to go and cover a deep route, more than likely I'm going to be a little less restrictive in that left hip and not able to fully utilize my full athletic abilities. So through the Wright Balance concept, we're able to neutralize any drag within the body, understand through the width of each individual body where's your core strength, and utilize that and get you neutral to perform at a much higher rate. Each person has an area in their body which makes them the most strongest. And so if we can identify that, then we have the ability to do one of 2 things. One is to strengthen that area and make sure they're neutral throughout that area. So based off of their performance and based off of their position in their sport, making sure we utilize their strength within their sport, within their position. Secondly, if they happen to be a core dominant area that's not conducive to their sport, we can actually shift them. So for instance, if I'm a defensive back, I do a lot of backpedaling, a lot on my heels. We want our weight to be more back, and so I can then move you from what we call an upper core player who has strength between their sternum and the top of their head, and bring them way down to their pelvic floor, which allows them to be more successful within their sport based off of their position of a defensive back. If I'm a quarterback, then that may be a little different. So we can measure each individual player and do the research and understand where do they need to be strongest based off of their position and based off of their sport, and then set them to that particular area. So the great thing about this system and this process is, regardless of the sport that you play or the position you play, we want to have individual specialized attention based off of your performance and based off of your needs. In fact, even if you're not an athlete, you're experiencing back pain or other issues within your body, getting balance and neutral and having less drag will make you just feel better in general. But if you happen to be an athlete, obviously, come and connect with B3 Performance or Cypher Sports and Wellness, or you can also go into wrightbalance.com for additional information.
Thank you for watching.